Hello, good evening, my friends. Today we will talk about the natal chart and also about the phases of Saturn in retrogradation. We will enter into these topics, which are amazing. Sometimes people do not understand them. They say, "Give me this, bring me that." But what does it really mean? And great doubts start to appear. Is it true or is it not? Are they telling me what is correct? This is useful as a guide. A natal chart corresponds to the exact moment of our birth. Therefore, it is essential to know the date, the place, and the time when you were born. These points are very important to prepare a correct natal chart. As you can see in the graphic, the natal chart has a division. There is an imaginary line similar to the equatorial line. The lower part represents the depth of the sky, and it tells us the things we want to hide, our feelings and our family. We also have an ascendant, which corresponds to the time when we were born. It is our image, the way we present ourselves, and it defines our character. Why does a person who is Virgo, which is usually a shy sign, suddenly have a strong, talkative, and extroverted personality? Maybe this is because this person has a fire sign in his or her ascendant or in his or her moon, which makes this person more extroverted. Then we have house 2, which corresponds to our economy and possessions, and it tells us how our socio-economical position will be in relation to other houses and their appearance. House 3 is the house of brotherhood, communication and studies. House 4 represents the family, the home and the parents. We sometimes may find failures in relation to the signs that fall in this house. House 5 is the house of our children, pleasures, creativity, as well as the way we will manage with them and how our sex life will be. It also provides information as regards how we represent ourselves in creativity. House 6 is the house of work, health and services. House 7 is the house of the couples, the trials and the associations. And why is there such a mixture here? We have points in which these aspects will give us parameters by which we might know the way we should manage with our couple and they may tell us if we will have legal issues and how to act on them. House 8 is known as the Maleficent house, but it is also related to House 5, which is the house of sex. It includes crisis and death. However, we must not take this literally, but anyway it may give us parameters as regards how to take care of our health, so as to have a better quality of life. This house will not tell you you will die on May 25th, 2034, but it will give you information by saying, be careful with your bones or with your circulatory system because you have this or that planets in this house. So this is just a guide for you to know. House 9 is the house of journeys. Sometimes we wonder, am I going to travel somewhere? And sometimes people do not have a traveling natal chart, or it appears but with a lot of effort. And other times the person has this naturally, so this person will travel the world because the destiny says so. We may also get to know how someone takes spirituality and religion. Today we must be careful because there are many religions. You may be Buddhist, agnostic, atheist, or you may have more philosophical religion. Some people may also have pathological issues with religion. One thing is to be religious for faith, regardless of the fact of who do you adore. You may adore Buddha or Christ, but you should do it for sanity. House 10 is the house of the profession, of the success, and of the social status, and this house usually goes together with house 2. Where will I get to? Am I going to turn into a successful person? Will I get where I want to get? These are the questions of this house. Then we have house 11, which is the house of friendship. It tells us the way we will relate and with whom, our advisors and the plans we might have. And finally, house 12, which is the house of karma. It is related to the things that may happen to us, and if there might be something good that may take us from the difficulties we might face. So this is just an introduction to start to explain what a natal chart is. We will enter into this topic more deeply afterwards, and we will explain things in relation to our subscribers. Remember to subscribe to our channel and to click on the like button. You may make any suggestions you like, and I will go answering them. Then we will speak about Saturn. And why is this? This is because there are different phases. Yesterday I talked about 4 planets in retrograde, which will interrupt many people in many and in different areas until August the 25th. The areas will be defined in relation to, as you may know, in relation to the sign. Fire signs are called cardinals. Earth signs are called fixed signs, and air signs are called mutating signs. The affected area changes depending on these signs. Saturn in phase 1, which is from April the 6th to June 15th, makes a retrograde route until it reaches a position which is opposite to the Sun. The effect of this may make us realize we won't be able to complete any of our plans. We will be developing our capacity, but with obstacles. Within this phase, there will be a date in which the situations may seem to improve. This will be on April 17th, but it is a mere illusion because the time has not arrived yet. Saturn in retrograde in phase 2, which will be between June 15th to August the 25th, gets opposite to the Sun until it begins its direct way. In this phase, we get to understand situations that ended. Remember that Saturn is a dense planet, and this planet calls us to modify certain aspects. The opposition point is essential in this cycle, so we must pay attention to what is happening close to June the 15th. We must also be careful with Pope Francis and his health. We hope nothing happens to him, but there are no good planets around. However, I will explain this soon in a video dedicated to authorities, both of the government and the church, so I will make a most deep explanation. So we said that around June 15th, we will stop being reluctant and start with new ideas. Within this phase, we will come up with better ideas to solve stagnant situations. But they will take place as of August 14th. For this reason, these ideas won't be done until August 25th, when the energy becomes free. This is why Saturn, in its third phase, from August 25th to November the 30th, starts its direct way and goes to the 27th degree of Sagittarius. This means that during this time we must be precautious with firm steps but moving. But how must we understand all this? It is very simple. Not always the retrogradation of Saturn means the end of something bad, even though this may seem